Alright, guys. Somebody needs some kind of, what is it? Guidance here. Why am I running out of words here? Oh my god. Oh, I got scared. Okay, let's see what's going on here. How can I help you guys mentally? Alright, so let's see what this energy is about. Alright, collective. Oh, look at that. Women holding up. Oh, okay. I'm getting coin and the heart. Are you guys opening your hearts? Is this what's happening? Ooh. Look, let me tell you something. When spirit wants us to reopen our minds and no, hold on. Mind, body, and spirit, we're gonna start feeling a little cuckoo, a little something. Our chakras could be already vibrating, okay, especially when it comes to our sacral and our solar plex, okay. Okay, with the women holding a coin here, that's going to straighten us. This emotion, yeah, look at that. Whatever we're healing with love is manifesting, okay. And this is what we're coming out of. We're coming out, yeah, we're coming out of this karmic cycle, madness, spiritual diversity. You know, a lot of us were too angry, too hostile, too we were just not corresponding out of love, right? Out of kindness for self. Fuck everything else around you. I'm talking about self right here. This is your mind, body, and spirit we're talking about. So yeah, so you needed to come out of this karmic cycle and add more value onto your system, or more truth onto your own light, onto your own self, to which, yeah, some shit needed to really hit and be very victorious. And this was a storm that hit you in order for you to heal and come back to self-love and not dim your light again. But this time be victorious in the sense of finally we're evolving and we're ascending. This is not no divine intervention anymore. Okay, this is the real fucking deal right here. Not so much suicidal, what the fuck, suicidal, but it was something that you needed to go through. You know, like for instance, myself, I was in a dark place. I dimmed my light. I've learned my lesson not to do that to myself again. So I'm withdrawing from that negative thoughts and I'm adding more value onto my mind, body, and spirit. And I'm being very mindful of myself. So for you to experience this cycle, right, that you just bounce back all of a sudden, is because we're already learning not to dim our lights, and it could get very fucking dark for a lot of people. Okay, doesn't matter if it's mind, body, and spirit. It's just gonna get really bad. But now that this storm just finally is washing away with this retrograde, we're seeing more truth than we did before when it comes to connections, when it comes to people that don't care about us or just simply care about the connection at all. We're not going to take action anymore. We're going to correspond out of self-love and finally allowing the truth to come in, allowing self-love to come in, and more truth when it comes to us tapping into our divine feminine, to our own energy. Okay, I do feel a little drowsy. I feel like you guys are making me feel really sick. You guys are making me feel lightheaded. Some of your guys' health was in jeopardy because of what's been happening around you. So now that you're being more mindful in how you take action, you can finally walk away and make better plans when it comes to you reconnecting with people, or just simply opening your heart to someone or something. Okay? If regardless of what hit you, it was still part of the plan. It was part of your blueprint for you to go through this small little journey for some of you guys in order to open your heart again. And your mind was going to keep on beating on you negatively so you can tap into that inner wisdom. Tap into your heart. You can't be meditating and just be mindful about it and just do mental stuff. No, honey. We have to tap into that emotion, into that wisdom of self. And finally, allow this to really give us a courage and a strength to connect with our higher self. And yeah, it was going to be no angels. We are that angel. We are that angel on earth. Okay? So we need to start tapping more into our own inner wisdom and bring this angelic energy out with wisdom and wise. Okay? We can't be lying to ourselves anymore about connections, keeping people, or just simply heal without the need of allowing others to come in and penetrate us with their fucking energy. You know, a lot of you guys are really asking for guidance, and I'm here for it. I could sense your energy. But anyways, I do advise for you to continue walking away, other than what the card is showing. You're just not walking away. You're walking into your path. You're walking more towards the light. Okay? So this is what the energy is like right now. Keep moving forward. Keep doing you and keep unlocking. Okay? Alright. Let me see. Mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. I appreciate right now, you know, just say positive affirmations. Just do it all over again. One more time. You're going to keep doing it. Especially when these kind of moments come up. Okay? Because we are healing with spirit, you guys. We're healing with spirit. Yes, look at that. This is our confidence, our self-esteem, and our spirit that's guiding us. We're opening our spiritual realm. There he goes. We're opening this door. We're purifying our sacral chakra, cleansing any sexual energy or just simple activity for those that have been active. No matter if it's with your partner or just a random person. I don't know. I'm not judging. It's just me putting it out there. Whatever activities you had, it's purifying. With this retrograde, a lot is happening, okay? So pay attention to 11:11. Some of you guys will be going through an awakening. This could be causing anxiety, okay, for some of you guys. But just be mindful of what's happening around you. All right, let's see the red flags. Collective. Yeah, my head hurts really bad. Like, you've been doing some really heavy work mentally here. Okay. Somebody's not for you here, collective. With the Justice card, nope. You could be missing this person. They could have been a manipulator. They were pretty sneaky about their actions, and they knew how you felt regards to positive and negative stuff, but they were not balanced. They were always like just giving a little bit of something here, a little bit of something there, and that's when you just said, oh no, this seems like karma, let me get the fuck out of the way. Even though you might miss them as well, you're coming out of this mentally, subconsciously. Okay? With this retrograde, this is a cycle that you're completing karmically, if that makes sense. This is a karmic partner that you're releasing from your system, mind, body, and spirit. I can't see the comments, guys, so hello for those that are coming through. Welcome. Okay? So, pay attention to the energies around you. Yes, look at that. Because this is what's withdrawing out of you. This is what's coming out of you. So just be mindful of what's moving ahead. No, hold on. Be mindful as you move ahead Okay? And as you're doing so, slowly but surely, you're walking into your own energy. You're walking back into that space where you belong. Okay? Where you're going to be able to get to work. Where you're going to be able to start, not so much manifesting, but people are going to start coming your way. Okay? For guidance, for something. People are just going to start opening up um, to you about their life, about little things. You can be the one always reaching out in some kind of capacity, on some kind of way, just to release that energy, because it is a message for them, right? You as an empath, you as just a psychic, um, you just tend to like really tell people how you feel, right? But now it's going to be different. You're not going to approach people anymore. For some of you, you're going to be waiting for them to approach you, even if you feel a certain type of way. You're just going to allow it to be. Okay? And that's the only red flag right there. Just continue feeding yourself positivity and keep walking towards your path, towards your own light. And the more that you do, the better. Yeah, see the Ace of Swords. This is not you being trapped. This is just you getting to work, or simply being mindful towards your energy, masculine and feminine energy within self, to protect. With the Ace of Swords, protect your fucking energy. Don't be putting so much. I mean, you can put stuff out there, but don't engage into somebody else's bullshit at the moment. Look at it, Christ-sided, freaking to the sides, however you want to look at it. Just look at it that way and don't even bother tapping into it, because it's not meant for you. Okay? If you feel like the calling of telling somebody something about, their spiritual path, or a loved one, if you're a psychic medium, or just if they're clairvoyant, do that. But that's the only time, though. That's when you have to be mindful of yourself and not give too much of yourself, okay? So, like for myself, me serving you, it's okay. Like you serving spirit, it's a good door to open. But when it's you tapping into somebody else's just on purpose with no reason, other than just fucking doing it, it is going to cause you some headaches, or just simply just have you withdraw from this spiritual energy that you're in right now. Okay? So let justice speak for itself, and also with your actions, feed onto it, but when you have to, don't be just withdrawing from it. All right, what else? All right, I'm hearing spiritual diversity. Let's see. And yeah, you guys need a lot of light right now. So ground your energy. Don't just speak on behalf of the light or the bubble and to protect you and this and that. You can do that, but also ground yourself. Go outside, step outside in the grass, if not the dirt, or just play mindful grounding meditation. Okay? All right, look at that. You are fulfilling yourself. You are very intelligent when it comes to your own needs. So the fact that I don't need people to be offering me anything, right? And you're not saying this in a bitch way. You're just saying it very like mindful. Like, no, thank you. I'm good. You don't need to pray for me. You don't need to whatever, I got myself. And you sure do. Just because we have the Ten of Wands in reverse does not mean nothing bad other than just you doing your shit at your own pace. You're not in for the ride. You are a passenger, but you're not in for the ride. You just want to be dropped off somewhere, and that's it. And that's just you highly speaking of yourself, like, yeah, I am dark, or I'm in this dark place, or in a foggy place, but there's still light at the end of the tunnel. You can still see the truth when it comes to certain people's behaviors, and they're not gonna dim your light. All you're gonna do is just cut the bullshit and call them out on it with self-love, which is your actions, or just simply speak up. Just speak up with your high priestess energy. Teach them a lesson. Call them out on their bullshit. And I always say this in my readings too, which if you need to call somebody out, call them out. Why are you being so warm about it? Why are you being so naive is what I'm hearing. No. Who gives a fuck who it is? We're not going to be cursing all the time. No, we're going to use words. Not so much positive words, but just call somebody out. Hey, I know you're coming at me because you're jealous. I know that you're envy. You're just doing this because you want to feel better about yourself. You know, when somebody puts you down or they just try to find something to point the finger, let them, and then boom, hit them with your high priestess energy. Why hold back? Do it with the Virgin Mary. Do it with Archangel Michael. Do it with the prayer. Do it with the Psalm and the Bible. If you know this stuff, fucking do it. I don't know really so much things I see like off top of my head, but when it comes to spirit, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna speak the fuck up. But that's just me. A lot of people don't have it like that. So, but if you have it in a certain way and it's playful, but yet straight to the motherfucking point, hell yeah, you'll be bright. You'll be fucking bright. Okay? Be the best that you can be, but if you can be more for yourself, be it. Be this hard rock for self. Alright? And kill the bullshit. Alright. As I'm shuffling here, I do have 2 or 3 new videos to pick a card reading. I have a new one that's already uploaded. That one will be shown at 6 p.m. today. It was a pretty good reading, so I hope you guys do enjoy those. Check them out on your own time. Alright, let's continue. Oh wait, let me use my other cards. Welcome guys, I can't see the comments, but welcome and hello. Alright. Ooh, mental, again, mental awareness. Let's see. Mental awareness. Let's not do this on top of your head, I'm hearing. Oh shit, okay. I love when they fly. Okay, right here, you are taking accountability of your actions. You're balancing your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, depending on where you're at right now, subconsciously and conscious, because we're conscious of our subconscious. Okay, let's be for real here. We're very, very mindful. We're very alert. It's a lot right here. Okay, now you're giving the same light or the same energy back to self, and that's going to be your karma. And look, there's orange, masculine energy, male or female. You're tapping into your intelligence. Now you're being very mindful of your own self, because again, a lot of us didn't. A lot of us dimmed our lights. Damn it, we dimmed our light. But it's a new lesson to be learned. Let's not feed onto it anymore of just what it was. A lesson to be learned. And that's it. So get out of your head why this happened. Was it the ego? Was it this? Was it that? No. Leave it alone. You already went through it. It's already coming out. We're coming out of it with this retrograde. And the more we allow ourselves to really be nurtured by self, like we always know how to do, mindfully, we're going to keep our heads down in the fucking sand. Why not? We're protecting ourselves mentally. So yeah, keep on shining this fucking light. Let other motherfuckers guess. Let other motherfuckers worship negativity or just simply not know what the fuck they're talking about. Either way, even if you're in this cloud and this gray cloud, you know, when somebody's depressed, you can see the depression or the aura or the colors different. Let it be. And the inside, look what's going on. This is the inside. The outside is starting to match. And I do feel like you're going to be very emotional. Very emotional. But it's going to be, again, this is all the love that you give into yourself. Like, holy shit, this is fucking beautiful. I have, you know, when I say I'm referring to us. We all have potential. Okay? This is you recognizing yourself. This is you, holy shit, I'm a hyena. I'm a fucking priestess. I'm this, I'm that. And the more you start recognizing yourself or just simply past lifetimes, then you're going to finally start tuning in more with self and be like, holy shit, this is magical. This is awareness. This is wisdom. This is everything. And the more you turn in, the more it's just going to start feeling like yourself again. And look at that. We're taking our energy back. We're not going to be spending our times on bullshit anymore, other than just allowing this to straighten us and for us to blossom. This time to blossom. We're not no handkerchief. What am I hearing? Handkerchief. What the fuck is that? Handkerchief. You know when you put something in your pocket? That's what it looks. That's what I'm getting. Let me see the comments. Thank you. Jesus loves you. I appreciate your non-words, but yes, thank you. We're spiritual here, but thank you. Okay, but again, we are finally allowing our mind, we're trusting the process, we're trusting our intuition, okay? We're trusting our gut feeling, and we're just trusting it. This is who we are. We are intuitive, we are spirit. And the more we tune in, the more power we have within us, because this is the energy that we've worked on, right? As we were healing, a lot of you guys were raised a certain way, but you came out of that disbelief. Now you're tuning in more with your intuition. Regardless if you grew up Catholic like myself, or Christian or Muslim or whatever, the thing is, again, a lot of us have spiritual gifts. I don't want to say spiritual powers. No, spiritual gifts that we have to tune in with ourselves. Okay, but in order for that to happen, we need to heal. We need to heal our traumas. We need to heal our emotional body, our mental, and not confuse or emotionally tie, or what's the other one? Mixed emotions with your own, with another person. Okay? Because the whole purpose of this is to heal the collective. But in order for us to do that, we need to learn how to trust and communicate with Source in order for us to continue receiving the notations and the prepositions as that I'm hearing, in order for us to continue moving forward. Because it's not just about opening a book and reading. No, it's about feeling what we have to feel, and then come back and nurture it mentally and just give it reason and understanding. Hey, I went through this because I didn't know any better. You know, we can be positive all we want, but again, bullshit's gonna keep happening. People are still gonna be hating. People are still gonna be envious. We're gonna have to let them be. We know we are picking ourselves up with our own inner wisdom, with our own truth, and with passion for self-love. Okay, because we're passionate with mind, body, and spirit. This is what's kept us alive this whole time, was our spirit. No matter how much of a low blow it was for a lot of us, or how much we were thrown underneath the bus, either way, we still rised up because we had it within us the whole time. So don't be abusing yourself mentally and thinking that you don't belong here. At first, we were working alone. Then the dead came along, guiding us in whichever way that was, conscious or subconsciously. Now we have our inner wisdom. We have the Word of God. We have our spirit guides to literally guide us where we need to go. Okay? Without the need of falling apart. So many guidance comes in so many fucking ways. Not everybody's going to express themselves like myself, because that's not what they were brought to. If I express God or something, it's because, again, I have it within me. That's it. Okay? All right. Let's see what astrology has to tell us in this current time. What is this? I just know. Hold on. Oh, I have it in my car. Which one's this one? Do you guys know which one that one? Anybody in the comments? Could it be? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. No, I don't have it here. No. Damn it. I have my other cards in the car. I don't know if I go over there and get it. Okay, I don't know. I forgot what sign that is, but it's fine. Our astrology. Ooh. I love this one. Look at our minds, you guys. Our crown chakra, it's blooming. We might be feeling some type of way for some of you guys, but our conscious, it's blooming here. Yes, look at that. Yes, with mind, body, and spirit, it's reconnecting. And this is our freaking what's it called? We're reconnecting with our spinal cord, like just literally with our whole entire being. And this is her spirit. Look at those butterflies. I know I've been seeing a lot of butterflies, especially white ones or white moths. You guys could be also seeing this physically. Yeah, we just withdrew from everything just to regain ourselves again, and that's what's given us justice. Look at that. We are awakening again one more time. We're awakening up again in this current moment. Okay? So work on your strength in your heart space. Yeah. Allow this energy to come through as you continue healing, as you continue doing positivity, as you continue moving forward. This is what's happening mentally, but not just mental. This is literally your justice. This is your well-being. This is everything within self. There's no more bridges to burn. There's no more bridges to walk away from. Now, what's left is just your own physical self, mind, body, and spirit. Now you can start picking up the pieces and finally laying it flat to a surface and start building and calling it not so much a day, but finally lifting all of you, okay, all of oneself, and come home to self one more time, but this time with passionate energy, with self-love and wisdom and truth. Okay? All right. That's bugging me. That is bugging me. Let me look it up. I believe it's Sagittarius, but I could be wrong. Let me see. Sagittarius symbol. No, over here. Okay, it is Sagittarius. Okay. So anchor your energy. This is you anchoring your energy right here. Now it makes a lot more sense. Let's get another one. Oh, Libra. What the hell? Yes, you guys. Balance your karma. Balance your fucking karma, you guys. We cannot ignore this. We cannot be acting like if we don't know any better. Yep, look at that. I just pulled this motherfucker. Yep. See? This is you finally stepping into your own energy without the need of worry, without the need of rushing. Fuck all that rush hour. This is not Buffalo Wild Wings. What the hell? No, honey. This is mind, body, and spirit and divine intervention. Okay? Like it's coming. Not so much the intervention, but even if you don't see what's happening with the Two of Swords, good karma is coming your way. Because again, you've outbeat this negative energy with the Holy Spirit. And the more you tune in with the Holy Spirit, once you came back to home to self, this snake right here, that's what's building, that's what's your energy that you're giving out. Okay? A cool fish or just someone that's very in tune with themselves, and it could be swimming underwater. Doesn't matter which way they want to fuck with you, somebody's going to get karma here. And they're going to be self-aware. And they're going to be very in tune. Let me see how to put, like, people are just going to know if they fuck with you, they're going to get karma. That's karma. I don't know what else to say other than just fucking karma. Let me see. Hello guys, welcome. Okay, alright, let's keep going. So again, continue balancing your karma with Libra. Okay, one more. Alright, your heart chakra. Heart chakra. Heart chakra. Which one's this one? Is it? It could be Leo or Capricorn. Does anybody know? I knew, but I forgot. It's okay. Let's go to my That was already one? That's crazy. That was fast. Let's see. Delete. Come on. I still had them down and I forgot. Symbols. Horoscope. Okay. That one is, let's see the comments. Somebody. Dun, 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 dun. Just kidding. Okay, it's Capricorn. All right. With Capricorn, it's ambitious. But I don't want to just guess. So let's put Capricorn. Capricorn symbol. Okay. Huh. Okay, so with this energy, again, what it's doing, do this confirmation, because I did mention the heart earlier. As we continue reconnecting and diving into our emotional and intuitive self, that's what's going to go ahead and help us out to manifest our materialistic life. Okay? Yeah, see? Our mystic self. Some of you guys might have Capricorn as a moon and sun, but there's a twin also. It could be a twin. Let's tap into that, because I haven't heard anything about no twin in a long time. Yeah, there's something very mystical about this connection, or just you tapping into your own energy, other than just for it to awaken. Yeah, it's like you're taking something back, and this is just your energy. But as you're doing so, something's healing. Divine and masculine. It's like you're taking some kind of action here, divine feminine, and then the masculine is the one either doing the work within self, and that's when the divine feminine is the one that's going to be retreating and coming back and be more attracted to the divine masculine. Make sense? It makes sense to me. All right, let's tap into that since it came out. I wasn't trying, but it came out. All right, soulmate. The collective soulmate, romantic love partner. Yeah, this is a divine connection. Very divine connection. Yeah, you both are balancing your guys' karma. Yeah, spiritually. Look at that. With the Nine of Pentacles, abundance. Yes, the witch. Here you go. With this High Priestess energy, you both are healing and sensing each other, conscious or unconscious. If you are self-aware, then yes, you are feeling this person. This person is not into you or wasn't into you at first. You know, that they saw you maybe overprotective or just simply ignorant. But now that they're mentally open about who you are, look what's happening. Something about them is coming forward. They're awakening something with themselves, and that's going to be their own inner mystic. For some people, that's going to be rich in the sense that, oh shit, well, thanks to this connection, I woke up. Other people will be like, well, thanks to this connection, let me move forward. And when they do, they're like, wait a minute, let me go back to this. I want this person in my life. And they might just say, hey, let's be together. Why not? Right? What about this couple, Spirit? This person, yeah, see how there's two keys? You both have a key. And that's going to be to each other's mystical. Yeah. You are my strength. Look at that. She's touching her heart. She has her hand in her heart. So with this awakening happening emotionally, mind, body, and spirit for the whole entire collective, especially healing and just washing away the rest of the bullshit that's around you and taking action. Whatever was manipulated, impulsive, you're just going to go ahead and just take it slow. Why rush? There's no need to rush. Okay? Yeah. Take it with confidence, Leo. With your strength, and that's the Leo card. Okay? That's your strength right there, your heart. We don't need so much cards in order for us to know what's up with that when we already know mentally what to do next. Okay? Nine of Wands. Protect your energy. Take your energy back by recollecting yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and not giving yourself out like if you were some kind of a weed plant or a blunt for everybody just to hit and touch. No, no, no. We're not gonna let nobody else be smoking us out like that no more. No. If we're gonna be smoking our asses out, it's gonna be due to our own discernments, our own intuition, our own wishes, and call it a fucking day. We're not gonna be tuning in and nobody else's bullshit all into ours, and call it a day. That's it. Bloom. Straighten your ego. Not your ego, your ultimate ego. Sorry. My bad. Alright. I feel good. I hope you guys feel good with this message or messages. Take what resonates, and if you're not sure about it, just leave it. You can come back again in a month or so. This message is for everybody at any time, whenever you come across it. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. God bless. Mwah.